A very good evening and good morning to anywhere in the world. So welcome to our International Bhikkhuni Day with the theme, the importance of Bhikkhuni institution in the propagation of the Buddha Dhamma. So we welcome everyone, our most respected Bhikkhu Sangha, Bhikkhuni Sangha, our lay men and also lay women, Dhamma brothers and sisters. So welcome to our International Bhikkhuni Day. And today is a very special day that we celebrate. The day where our most forefather, Venerable Mahapajapati Gautama Theri, and the 500 Bhikkhunis who have started this journey for us, and followed by the Bhikkhunis of today. And we thank everyone taking this time to come and join us. And we also thank all the Bhikkhuni coordinators of the United Theravada Bhikkhuni United Theravada Bhikkhuni Sangha International, and our spiritual advisor, Venerable P. Sivali Mahatero, for kindly and not just jointly organize this event so that we can celebrate meaningfully the Bhikkhuni Day for everyone's well-being, happiness, and also benefit. So without further ado, we would like to invite Venerable Ayah Santini Mahateri to give us the opening and blessings for this celebration. So may we have Ayah Santini?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much, Venerable. Respected Venerables and honored guests, with hearts full of joy and wisdom, we come together today to commemorate International Bhikkhuni Day, a day devoted to recognizing the profound journeys and awakenings of bhikkhunis across the globe. In this sacred gathering, we pay tribute to Mahapajapati Gautami Mahateri, the trailblazer who became the first ordained bhikkhuni and a beacon of equality within the Dhamma. Her unwavering commitment opened the path for all of us to pursue spiritual liberation with courage and grace. Shortly, we will begin the sacred chanting as a heartfelt offering. Let us join in silent unity, allowing this space to resonate with the gentle waves of loving kindness and deep gratitude. Prepare our hearts. The chanting is about to begin. Okay. Ratanyunang bhikkhuninang Gautami jinamatuja tapita anggathanamhi sadasothing karotuno.
Ayah Santini, sorry, yeah? We couldn't see the slide, Ayah. Sorry, Ayah, the screen sharing was not uploaded.
It's okay. Just now, live.
Oh, all right, okay. No need a screen sharing, yeah?
No need.
All right.
Just now you hear my chanting?
Yeah, I hear, but the screen, the wording was not there.
No need screen. We start again from the beginning.
So sorry.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Ratanyunang bhikkhuninang Gautami jinamatuja Thing Karotuno Mahapanya Namagatha Kshemateri Tipakata Sawika Buddha Sethasa Sada Soting Karotuno Teri Umpalawanacha Idhimanti Namuntama Sawika Buddha Sethasa Sada Soting Karotuno Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayah Santini, for the opening. And today, as we gathered to celebrate this International Bhikkhuni Day, we also would like to thank Venerable 𝗵𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗺 for always kindly support our Bhikkhuni internationally and for his always unwavering concern to help us to develop and to gather all the international Bhikkhuni to come as one united Bhikkhuni Sangha. So this is how we started with the United Theravada Bhikkhuni Sangha International. And today is actually the celebration for the 15th Bhikkhuni Day. And this is also a day where international Bhikkhuni would celebrate together with others and to update all the milestone and development in different countries. And this celebration has brought about many speakers from Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, Australia, and India. And also, we also have invited Mr. 𝗕𝗵𝗶𝗸𝗵𝗀 Silva, who will share with us the latest update on the Bhikkhuni recognition by the Supreme Court and the pilgrimage of Mahapajapati Gautami Trail. And so tonight we shall celebrate with all, and we hope that all of you will be able to relax and follow the talk and also to rejoice with all the good development. And may all of us will be able also to contribute in this path of the Sangha and also the Sasana, so that everyone would benefit from this particular gathering. So not to delay further, we would like to actually update for tonight's session. We have indeed lined up many speakers. So the first one, we would like to invite Venerable Santini Mahatheri. Maybe have the slide, please, to introduce Ayah Santini to give us the first talk. Venerable Ayah Santini is the founder and abbess of Wisma Kusalani in Bandung, Indonesia. a prominent figure in the revival of the Bhikkhuni Sangha in Indonesia, born in West Java in 1965. After taking novice vows in 1990, she received full Bhikkhuni ordination in 2000, along with other Indonesian nuns. She teaches Dhamma and meditation internationally, has received awards for her contributions to Buddhism and also to the society. Can please put the slide again? Technical, can you please help to put the slide for Ayah Santini? So without further ado, Ayah Santini actually has been very instrumental in many international events for the Bhikkhuni development. And she has now 25, completing this Wasa. I think it's a 25 Wasa. So we would like to invite Ayah Santini to deliver her speech, which is recorded in a video to avoid line disturbance. So for the Bhikkhuni Sangha in Indonesia, she has started the Indonesian Theravada Bhikkhuni Sangha. So let us welcome Ayah Santini to deliver her speech on today's topic, on the importance of the institution for the prolongation of the Buddha Dhamma Buddha Sasana and also the development of the Bhikkhuni Sangha.
Namo Buddhaya. Most Venerable, I humbly ask for permission to share our activities and experiences on this very meaningful occasion of International Bhikkhuni Day. In this occasion, let us be happy knowing how lucky we are that we are still alive. Thus, we still have the opportunity to do lots of good karma while we still have time. One of them is this. We are able to gather here in order to once again commemorate Arahant Mahapajapati Gautami. Let us use this event to think about a very important topic, namely the importance of the Sangha or institution in propagating Dhamma. As Buddhists, we all know that Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha are the three jewels which become the foundation for our spiritual practice. However, oftentimes we are not seriously aware of the importance of the role of Sangha, the community of bhikkhus and bhikkhunis and Buddhist institution, in maintaining the purity of Dhamma and passing it from generation to generation. Let us contemplate this fact. Without the Sangha, how could Dhamma have survived more than 2,600 years? Without the Sangha, how could the teaching of the Buddha have touched billions upon billions of people's lives in the whole world? Yes, the Sangha has played a great, if not one of the greatest role in making that happen. Let us see why. The Sangha has a duty to study, memorize, and preserve the teaching of the Buddha in its pristine quality. During the time of the Buddha, Dhamma had been passed orally before it was written. Without the discipline and seriousness of the Sangha, the teaching would have been lost or distorted. Purity keeper of the teaching. The Sangha has always been seriously keeping the purity of Vinaya, which functions as the fortress against distortion. Since thousands of years ago, institutions such as Buddhist monastery or universities have become or became the study centers run systematically. For example, we had Sriwijaya University in Sumatra, Indonesia, and Nalanda University in India. At present, there are many Buddhist universities which have important roles in the sasana. The Sangha as Dhamma propagator. 1. Education and socialization. The Sangha propagates Dhamma by means of sermons, discussions, literature, etc. They built a bridge between the deep teaching and the simple daily practice to make sure that Dhamma gives lots of benefits in this real life. For example, some bhikkhus or bhikkhunis teach in Buddhist Sunday schools and in public or private schools, ranging from preschool up to university levels. Some have Dhamma podcast, social programs, etc. Let us take a look at the following photos and videos that depict our contribution to the sasana. adaptation in modern era. Buddhist institutions also use modern technology to reach out the young generation. This is done with good organization structure, without which this effort will not have good coordination. Example, many monasteries held sermons, retreats, discussions, etc. online, especially during the pandemic time. Imagine the situation where the Sangha did not exist. Possibly, we would have been able to know the Buddha only as a historical figure. We would not have been able to come in contact with the teaching. Thus, we would not have learned the practical way to reach real happiness, as we would not have met the way to the cessation of dukkha. People support to the Sangha. 1. Mutualistic symbiosis. Buddhist people support the Sangha by giving dana or material donation, while the Sangha gets supporters by giving spiritual teaching. This way, each party receives and gives beneficial things. 2. Concrete collaboration. Buddhist people can actively participate by A. Being a volunteer in vihara activities. B. Supporting projects of Dhamma book publication. C. Urging young Buddhist generation to learn the Vinaya and to be candidates for bhikkhus and bhikkhunis, so that in the long run they can join the Sangha. Last but not least, let us reflect. The Sangha is not merely a group of bhikkhus or bhikkhunis. The Sangha is a living institution which makes sure that Dhamma is always relevant from time to time, from era to era, from generation to generation. Let us all give full support to the Sangha and Buddhist institutions, us being practitioners, donors, or volunteers, or whatever, to make sure that Dhamma keeps shining, Dhamma keeps guiding all beings to go to liberation, freedom from suffering. Sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitata. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayah Santini, for a very precise guidance. And we can see that the Bhikkhuni Sangha, although started in 1996, and today we can see the development in many countries. And from the video just now, we can also see that how the development take place in Indonesia. And actually, Ayah Santini have 4 institutions for the Bhikkhuni to impart the Dhamma to the community. So we rejoice with all this good development, and not only locally, and also taking part into the international Bhikkhuni Sangha movement for the well-being of the many. So again, we thank Ayah for the short but very precise invitation for all, to support the development of the Bhikkhuni Sangha and the overall of Sangha to propagate the Buddha Dhamma and prolong the Buddha Sasana. Next, we'd like to invite Ayah Yupak Mahateri from Vietnam, and to also present the development of the Bhikkhuni Sangha in Vietnam to commemorate this occasion of the International Bhikkhuni Day with the title, The Importance of the Bhikkhuni Institution in the Propagation of the Buddha Sasana. So this theme is not merely a historical theme, but a living, breathing reality that continues to shape the future of Buddhism around the world. So Ayah Lupa, the floor is yours.
Please turn off the share.
Yeah, so we would like to also introduce, maybe some of you know Ayah Lupa, but some may not, So So 𝐈𝐴 also known as 𝗕𝗵𝗶𝗸𝗵𝗀𝗺 is a Vietnamese Buddhist nun who served as a bhikkhuni preceptor and a lecturer at the Vietnam Buddhist University. She is recognized for her expertise in the Pali language and literature, which she emphasizes as crucial for understanding the Dhamma and preserving Buddhism's core principles. She has also been an international advocate for Theravada Buddhism, participating in significant events like the Bodh International Theravada Bhikkhuni Ordination and speaking at the first ASEAN Buddhist Summit. Indeed, 𝐴𝐴 is very active in the international level. And of course, the credits we can see nowadays, in the introduction, and she is the abbess of the Sunyata Arama in Bangkok. So maybe invite 𝐴𝐴 to deliver her speech. And
Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sangkhaya. Respected Bhikkhu Sangha, the Bhikkhuni Sangha, dear Upasaka, Upasikas. Today, I'm very happy to participate in the Zoom meeting of our UTBSI, United Theravada Bhikkhuni Sangha International. When the Buddha established the Bhikkhuni Sangha more than 2,500 years ago, he affirmed that the path to liberation is open to all, regardless of gender. This was really a revolutionary act for its time, granting women full participation in the spiritual life as renunciants, as teachers, and the assemblers of the Dhamma. The Bhikkhuni institution is not only an essential expression of equality in Buddhism, but also a vital force in the propagation and preservation of the Dhamma across cultures and generations. Bhikkhunis, like their Bhikkhu counterparts, serve as custodians of the Buddha's teachings. From the early days, they memorized and transmitted the discourses, practiced the Vinaya discipline, and exemplified the living application of the Dhamma. The Pali Canon records many enlightened bhikkhunis, such as Mahapajapati Gotami, Khema, Uppalavanna, and Dhammadina, whose wisdom and realization inspired generations of practitioners. Their presence demonstrated that women could attain the highest goal of Nibbana, and that the Sangha's strength lies in inclusivity. The existence of the Bhikkhuni institution provides a visible role model for women and girls. Seeing women who dedicate their lives to meditation, study, and service inspires faith and confidence that the path is open to all. This visibility encourages lay women to practice Dhamma seriously, knowing that they too can pursue liberation. For families, bhikkhunis often serve as spiritual guides, teachers of Dhamma classes, and mentors for youth, thereby strengthening the roots of Buddhism in the household and in the community. Many communities have relied on the bhikkhunis' monasteries for education, counseling, and social support. In contemporary times, bhikkhunis continue this role, offering meditation retreats, engaging in the interfaith dialogue, promoting peace, and advocating for social and environmental responsibility. Their compassionate presence helps to spread the Dhamma beyond the temple walls and into the wider society. The Buddha declared that women too are capable of the highest realization. So the Bhikkhuni institution stands as a symbol of this inclusivity, showing that the Dhamma transcends social and cultural barriers. In a world that still struggles with gender inequality, the flourishing of the Bhikkhuni Sangha embodies the liberating spirit of the Buddha's teaching. It not only strengthens faith among female practitioners, but also enriches the entire Sangha by balancing perspectives and experiences. So in the next video clip, you can see our contribution as a Bhikkhuni institution to the propagation of the Dhamma in Vietnam. This is the example case from our Viếng Không Nunnery. Please play the video to show our audience about Viếng Không Nunnery and our activities. Thank you.
Sunyata Bhikkhuni Arama, also known as Viếng Không Nunnery, is located at Quarter 2, Hamlet 4, Châu Pha Commune, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. The current abbess is Venerable Vidita Thamma Mahatheri, who has been guiding more than 30 Bhikkhunis, 11 Samaneris, 12 8-precept nuns, and 1 8-precept novice in monastic life. Among them, there are 13 nuns currently studying abroad, 2 in Sri Lanka, 7 in Myanmar, and 4 in India. With the vision to strengthen the Theravada Bhikkhuni Sangha, the nunnery has placed great importance not only on inner spiritual cultivation, but also on nurturing genuine nuns with strong moral discipline, profound wisdom, and a deep commitment to spreading Buddhism far and wide, ensuring its longevity for generations to come. Besides daily monastic activities, Sunyata Bhikkhuni Arama also organizes significant spiritual events throughout the year, notably in 2024, memorial ceremony for the noble Bhikkhuni ancestors on September 14, 2024. On this occasion, venerable nuns from the Mahayana, Theravada, and Mendicant traditions, together with lay devotees, gathered at Viếng Không Nunnery to honor the legacy of the noble Bhikkhunis who established the Bhikkhuni Sangha over 25 centuries ago. The Bavarana ceremony on October 16 and 17 is a meaningful tradition in which every Bhikkhuni, Samaneri, and 8-precept nun, regardless of rank or seniority, willingly opens herself to receiving feedback from her Dhammaferas for any possible misconduct. The Katina ceremony on October 20th, with the presence of hundreds of lay devotees across the country, solemnly marked the conclusion of the Vasa 2024. Magha Puja, observed on the full moon of the first lunar month this year on February 12, 2025, was a sacred occasion for reflecting on the Dhamma, honoring the noble Sangha, and renewing one's commitment to diligent practice. On March 2, 2025, the anniversary ceremony of Viếng Không Nunnery and tribute to its founder, the Most Venerable Vinman Mahathero, the highly respected elder monk who founded the nunnery and initially provided the nuns with free accommodation and studies. During April 15 to 22, 2025, an earthquake relief mission was carried out in Sagaing, Myanmar, as the compassionate response of Viếng Không Nunnery and lay devotees under the guidance of Venerable Liu Pháp, offering donations and requisites to monks, nuns, and Buddhist communities affected by the devastating earthquake. In addition to the major annual ceremonies, this year the nunnery organized 2 mindfulness-based summer retreats for youth. The first retreat took place from July 7 to July 13 for children aged 12 to 14. The second one took place from July 17 to July 23 for youth aged 14 to 22. Overall, there were nearly 200 participants joined the 2 retreats. The celebration of the Vassa entry on August 9th was marked by the recitation of the Vassa observance vow guided by Venerable Vidita Dhamma Mahatheri. Through this vow, the nuns formally committed to reside within the nunnery for the duration of the Vassa and to devote themselves to deep practice in accordance with the Theravada tradition. Temporary ordination retreat for 35 laywomen aged 18 to 60 from August 28 to September 6 was an opportunity for those who wished to cultivate a wholesome connection with the Dhamma, even if they were not yet able to ordain permanently. Each of these events serves as an opportunity for the Buddhist community to come together, rejoice in the Dhamma, and strengthen their faith in the Buddha's teachings.
So thank you for your attention, and please Venerable Sultan Sumangala to continue the program. Sadhu.
Thank you so much, Venerable Hilpa, for that very interesting update. And we can see that the institution of Bhikkhuni in Vietnam itself has also developed very well, and the number of Bhikkhuni in the Arama has continued to grow, and we can see also a lot of young Bhikkhunis. And I think this is a good promise for the future further development of the Bhikkhuni Sangha for the prolongation of the Buddha Sasana. Thank you again, Venerable Pap. And so next we would like to introduce Venerable Dhammananda Mahatheri from Thailand. All right, Venerable Dhammananda Bhikkhuni Mahatheri now was born 𝗪𝗪𝗪 𝐿𝐵𝐴, is Thailand's first fully ordained Theravada Bhikkhuni and the abbess of Songdhamma Kalyani Monastery. A former academic and author, she advocates for the restoration of the Bhikkhuni lineage, which has disappeared from Thailand for centuries. She received a full ordination in Sri Lanka in 2003 after a lifelong career as a professor at Thammasat University. So she is also a prolific writer for more than 100 books in Thai and English, including 5 Women in Buddhism. She devotes her time to educate and train women and addresses issues of Buddhism and nature, feminism, and social justice. She is also internationally recognized for her work on women in Buddhism and has traveled the world to raise awareness about the need for female monastic ordination. So may we now invite Venerable Dhammananda Mahatheri to deliver your speech.
Venerable, allowed me to start with the recitation to pay respect to Mahapajapati Gautami Theri. Ratanyunang Bhikkhuninang Gautami Chinnamatucha Papita Akathanam hi Satha Soting Karotu no. This is to pay respect to Venerable Mahapajapati being the very first Bhikkhuni, and also along in this chanting, there are altogether 13 Arahateris who were praised by the Buddha for being foremost in different ways. And now I would like to have my video, please. Ratanyunang Bhikkhuninang Kotami Chinnamatu cha Tapita Kathanam hi Satha Soting Karotu no. This is the verse from the Great Peace, paying respect to the very first Bhikkhuni, that is Venerable Mahapajapati Gotami. And of course, we ask for blessing from her. I am honored to be here with International Bhikkhuni Day. Let me give a brief history to where we are, that which leads us to our present day. I go back to 1984, when I started out a newsletter on International Buddhist Women's Activities. That was a time when Buddhists across the countries were talking about establishing Bhikkhuni ordination. This newsletter, which I started quarterly, continued on for 30 years, and it is the only historical evidence to record about the Bhikkhuni activities, which I find later, I was very happy to find that it is really very important evidence. From this newsletter led to the very first international conference on Buddhist nuns, first time in history that we have international Buddhist nuns. That was organized in Bodh Gaya in the year 1987. And then the next one, there was a lapse of 4 years, and then I organized the next conference. But this time it's International Buddhist Women, which is more inclusive rather than Buddhist nuns. Buddhist nuns would be more exclusive. The year when we met in Thailand was the year 1991. And then from then on, the word Sakayatida started to come in. In the year 1993, Ranjani organized a conference on Buddhist nuns, Buddhist women, and it is called, for the first time, Sakayatida the third, meaning the first one in 1987 was the first one, and the second one, 1991, was the second Sakayatida. That was how we got started. And I was the president of this Sakayatida movement from 1991 to 1995. 1995, we met in Ladakh, but after that, I stepped back to prepare for my own ordination. During that time, it's very important years, because when the first ordination for Bhikkhuni ordination in Theravada happened in the year 1998, since then, more and more women from different countries started to come out. Sri Lankan, then Indonesia, then Vietnam, and then Thailand, and later on, Malaysia. So when we started having the first Bhikkhunis of each country, in the year 2012, Malaysia, we were invited for the inauguration of Buddhist Vihara in Malaysia. And it was Venerable 𝗕𝗵𝗶𝗸𝗵 from Vietnam who suggested that maybe we form something loosely, like network of Theravada, Asian Theravada Bhikkhunis. That was how we worked together since the year 2012. Venerable 𝗕𝗵𝗶𝗸𝗵, the first Bhikkhuni from Vietnam, Venerable Santini, the very first Bhikkhuni from Indonesia, myself, the first Bhikkhuni in Thailand, and then there was Venerable from Sri Lanka and Australia. Malaysia was present, but at that time she was not yet Bhikkhuni. And from this nucleus, Bhikkhunis, we formed. Later on, we were supported by Venerable Sivali, the Secretary General of Mahabodhi Society. And we started to form UTBSI, United Theravada Bhikkhuni Sangha International, for the first time. So this is also a very important mark in history. In Thailand, I would like to report that since my ordination, my full ordination in the year 2003, I started to give ordination to Samaneris. And up till now, I have given to more than 1,300 Samaneris. The ordination is fixed for one in April and one in December. And we have been doing that since. This is the way we kind of allow Buddhist women in general to experience a monastic life monastic lifestyle. Very few of them remain to continue on to become bhikkhunis, but still we allow the larger society to experience monastic life, and it become very positive for our society. In the year 2025, this year, the publication becomes kind of outdated. So how to reach the younger generation? Our younger generation now, they always look downward, so at their mobile phone. So I thought of speaking to them through TikTok for 10 minutes every morning. I was telling them about the stories, this story and that story, but mainly on bhikkhunis. This is my way of reaching out to the public in Thailand. And on this coming 27th of September, we are organizing a conference on intergeneration for sustainability of the Bhikkhuni Sangha in Thailand. This is to connect, to allow Buddhist women, to allow the Bhikkhunis to be connected, to share, to unite towards the future. I think the key word for us this present moment is unity, that we need to unite. The root must be strongly rooted in Dharma Vinaya. If each one of us, each monastic is aware that Dharma Vinaya is the key word that the Buddha actually gave us before he passed away. If we are serious, we are committed to practicing Dharma Vinaya, study Dharma and practice Vinaya. Together we can unite. We may still have difficulties, personal difficulties, but we can overcome if we have our goal clear so that we can move towards the future. So in this way, I think the Bhikkhuni Sangha in our region and also across the country, across the world, will be of benefit to ourselves, benefit to others, with the Buddha's intention to have the fourfold Buddhist communities, the bhikkhus, bhikkhunis, upasaka, and upasika. The Buddha intended that these fourfold Buddhist communities support each other. He said that in the future, Buddhism will prosper when these fourfold Buddhist communities pay respect to the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, pay respect to study, and pay respect to each other. So as we come together, we are paying respect to each other for the purpose of our unity and for the purpose of our growth towards the future. So with this, I really bow to all of you so that our Bhikkhuni Sangha will survive into the future.
Thank you very much, Venerable Dhammananda Mahatheri. I think from the first three presentations, we can see that even for the Bhikkhuni, we inherited the very ancient wisdom. And today, we are still teaching and passing on this very important teaching of the Buddha, but we can hear about the approach. So nowadays, we are exposed to a lot of digital gadgets and handphones, and even the bhikkhunis have to also use and also make good use of this tool to impart the Dhamma and to reach out to people. And especially in propagating the Buddha Dhamma to the public, and also to even attract the ongoing recruitment or invitation for more people to be interested into renunciation and also to walk the Noble Eightfold Path. And so the Bhikkhuni Sangha can continue to grow. So this is a transformation that the Bhikkhuni is taking, although in modern time, things may have changed, but the ancient wisdom continue, but the approach to suit and to adapt is necessary in making sure that our Buddha Dhamma and Buddha Sasana continue to thrive for the well-being, happiness, and benefit of the many. So again, thank you very much, Venerable Dhammananda Mahatheri, for your sharing on the historical beginning and the development and the need for adaptation. Thank you. So next from Indonesia to Vietnam and to Thailand. Now we go to Australia. So may we invite Venerable Bodhicitta Terry. Is a Sri Lankan-born meditation teacher and nun in Australia, recognized for establishing the Melbourne Nisala Aranya Meditation Center and the Nisala Aranya Nuns Monastery and Retreat Center in Sri Lanka. She has over 35 years of practice, dedicating herself to the teachings of the Buddha by fostering personal transformation and contributing to societal well-being through meditation and spiritual guidance. Her work also includes founding the Melbourne Nisala Aranya Meditation Center and the Nisala Aranya Nuns. So her primary focus is on the cultivation of bodhicitta, a compassionate mind for the benefit of all beings, and guiding others toward freedom from suffering. So may we now invite Venerable Bodhicitta Terry to present her talk. So just bear with us for a while they upload her video.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Tiruvān Saranai to all of you. So when we are celebrating the International Bhikkhuni Day, this is what we got from the Australian continent, and we have Brother Roy has sent an email to all the bhikkhunis, all the centers in Australia to if they like to participate in this event by reporting and producing a video. But we haven't heard from many, we only heard from 1 or 2. So we are attaching their videos to this. But the rest, I think I try to ring and contact and see what they're doing so I can report. So here I'm going to report what's happening around Australia. So if we start from Perth, there is Dhammasara Monastery. It's a Bhikkhuni center, and it trains Bhikkhunis. They do retreats, meditation classes, Dhamma talks. And because it's difficult during the rains retreat to get more information, but they are doing a great service to propagate the Dhamma. And also there is Patachara Bhikkhuni Hermitage in Australia, in Perth. And they're also doing their best to serve the community. And when it comes to Victoria, we have Newbury Buddhist Monastery. Currently they have 2 Bhikkhunis, and the abbess that we had all this time, Venerable 𝗵𝗺𝗀, had returned to Singapore after staying here for a long time. And so at the moment they are a bit quiet, but she has given her full support to set up a retreat center, and now the retreat center is done and the retreats are running over there. I hope soon the Bhikkhuni training center will start doing the ordinations and offer the meditation classes and Dhamma talks and things very soon. That one is in Newbury in Victoria. And there is Nisalarana here, Venerable Bodhicitta, it's me. I'm residing here in Dandenong. And we also offer meditation classes during the Vasa period. All the weekends was open for public to come and meditate, the youth groups. And also I also engage a lot in interfaith activities and counseling, palcare, nursing home visits, and giving Dhamma talks and so on. So we are doing the best we can do in here in Dandenong. And I also spoke to Venerable Santachari from Adelaide. Her center is called Dakina Dhamma Lata Vihara in Christie's Beach in South Australia. She also offers meditation classes, and she said during this Vasa period she offers a lot of online Zoom sessions when she's sitting for meditation, that people are allowed to log in and participate on those meditation classes. There is Venerable Suvira got in touch with us, and her video is attached here. She's from Sydney, and there is Venerable Sudhira in Sydney. And we also have Santi Forest Monastery in Bandanoon in Sydney. It's a Bhikkhuni training center, so they also offer meditation classes, Dhamma talks and retreats and so on. There's Arya Nirodha currently is residing there. So I think I kind of managed to mention a bit of the news from this end. So hope you all stay well. And also I got some other news as well, which I will have to reattach again. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name's Suvira Bhikkhuni. I'm the monastic advisor at UBU in Western Sydney. Our monastery runs a weekly program for the benefit of the laity. We run a Buddhist women's discussion group every Thursday, and the monastic is available by request on Monday and Sunday to receive dana and to answer questions. But actually, this is just a small percentage of what we do. We also attend other approved community programs by request. Australia is a growth area for Buddhism, with much of the growth being from immigration, in addition to conversion, and people exploring Buddhism for the first time. In addition to our in-house monastic practice program, we are well placed to meet the needs of our local multicultural community. We wish UTBSI a very happy Bhikkhuni Day and Anumodana with all participants globally. To find out more information about UBU, please go to upulawana.github.io, as we would love to see many of you in Sydney. Sadhu, 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 Anumodami.
So there is few more things that I remember to report on. There is a monastery in, there's a bhikkhuni in Tasmania as well, Vata Buddha Chatuparisa Venerable Mahavihara. She's also offering Dhamma classes and Dhamma talks and things like that. And also we have Venerable Adimutta in New Zealand. And this is the list that I have. I hope I have not missed others. And also, Venerable Sujato have started a group for bhikkhunis for Ōvāda, because in here we only have like few monasteries, bhikkhuni monasteries, like Dhammasara Monastery in Perth and Santi Forest Monastery in Sydney and Newbury Buddhist Monastery in Victoria. But there's a lot of bhikkhunis either staying alone or with a friend. Few centers, they have started centers around Australia, so there's many bhikkhunis staying alone, like Itya Dhammadasa, run by Venerable Bhikkhuni Sudhira in Sydney, Mettarama Upalavanarama Bhikkhuni Center run by Venerable Bhikkhuni Suvira in Sydney, and Dakina Dhammalata Vihara in Adelaide, run by Venerable Santachari Bhikkhuni. And Venerable Seri is Venerable Seri started Patachara Bhikkhuni Hermitage in Perth, so on. So Ajahn Sujato has kindly offered to offer the Ōvāda for bhikkhunis, so it's an online thing that's happening. So the bhikkhunis, even though they are staying alone, they can join the group for Ōvāda, which I think it's a great thing. So I also want to pay my respect to Ajahn Sujato for always being there for bhikkhunis and supporting the bhikkhunis in that way. That's a great strength for the bhikkhunis. So thank you so much, Bhante. So we want to appreciate what Ajahn Sujato is doing to help the bhikkhunis, and also Ajahn Brahm had done a lot, so we also appreciate what Ajahn Brahm had offered to re-establish and strengthen the bhikkhuni sasana. And also setting up the UTBSI, our Venerable Bhante Sivalithero from Sri Lanka, but residing in India, the General Secretary of Mahabodhi Society. We also want to pay respect to Bhante Sivali for offering so much support to the bhikkhunis. In fact, Bhante is the one who is behind the UTBSI, encouraging all the leading bhikkhunis around the world to come together and to start this UTBSI. So I think bhikkhunis are doing a lot to the society with the help of all these great masters, with their backing and with help and support. And so I think this is all I would like to say about things that's happening in Australia and offering my gratitude. And also I would like to pay my respect to all the senior Bhantes and the senior nuns, and also wish all of you to be well, comfortable, peaceful and happy. May all of you receive good health, long life, and all the support that is necessary to do your practice, and also to help others to penetrate into the Four Noble Truths, so we and everyone else also can find freedom from suffering. So wish you all the best, and may you all find freedom from suffering and attain Nibbana as soon as possible. May you all be well and happy. Take care. 𝗕𝗺 Saranai.
Thank you very much, Venerable Bodhicitta Harry. And we can see that throughout history, yeah, and especially today, Bhikkhunis have played a vital role in preserving and spreading the teachings of the Buddha. And in many communities, yeah, Bhikkhunis are leading meditation retreats, Dhamma education for children and adults, social outreach and humanitarian projects, ordination programs, and Vinaya training for new aspirants. Yeah. So their contributions are not just in monastic roles, but in their ability to bring the Dhamma to homes, hearts, and societies with gentleness, wisdom, and great strength. So again, we'd like to thank all the Bhikkhunis pioneers and all the Bhikkhunis who have come forward to continue the Buddha Sasana. And may we now also invite the next speakers. All right, the next speakers will be myself, Sumangala Terry from Malaysia. And we will also like to share with you the humble beginning in Malaysia, where we can see that in most of the southeast country and down south in Australia, there are many Bhikkhuni centers already mushrooming, yeah. But in Malaysia, this will be the first one. And we are catching up, but we hope that with the new development and our construction of the first Bhikkhuni Arama for the Bhikkhuni, we hope that this will continue to grow, yeah. So let me just self-introduce. Sumangala Terry is the abbess of Malaysia's Arya Vihara Buddhist Society, founded by her to promote Theravada Buddhism, especially the Bhikkhuni monastic path. She's also the spiritual advisor of Gautami Vihara. She holds degrees in psychology and philosophy in Buddhism, renounced in 2008 in India, and took her Bhikkhuni ordination in 2015. She established Malaysia's first Theravada Bhikkhuni Nunnery, Sima and Dhamma Training Center. She served as an inspiration to aspiring monastics, served as a meditation teacher, and is recognized with the Outstanding Women Award in Taiwan 2024 for her contribution of the Buddhist community. So we'd like now to also share with you the Fourfold Assembly, especially the support from the bhikkhus and also international bhikkhunis for Arya Vihara and for the Bhikkhuni in Malaysia to also continue to grow, and hopefully that we will be able to form the bigger role and also the Bhikkhuni Sangha in Malaysia. And may we have the video, please? Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. My reverence to all the Bhikkhu Sangha and Bhikkhuni Sangha, and to all our laymen and laywomen assembly, Dhamma brothers and sisters. May all be well, safe, and find peace. Today we shall discuss about the sacred structure and strength of institutions in the Buddha's teaching and the Bhikkhuni Sangha. The institutions such as the Fourfold Assembly, Bhikkhu monks, Bhikkhuni nuns, laymen, laywomen, monasteries, Buddhist centers, and places for Dhamma practice, and also Dhamma teaching or Dhamma learning for the individuals, families, and communities, and a place for people to make marriage, and also for the long-term benefits of the sasana. These are vital to the preservation, support, and flourishing of the Buddha's sasana. They provide the structure, community, and support system necessary for individuals and communities to learn, practice, and pass on the Dhamma. We shall explore why these institutions matter and the merit in supporting them by sharing the 10 years journey of Arya Vihara, the first Theravada Bhikkhuni Nunnery and Dhamma Training Center in Malaysia. Years of Dhamma, 10 years of joy, 10 years of noble service. We reflect with hearts full of joy and gratitude on the 10 meaningful years of wholesome deeds and spiritual growth at Arya Vihara. Since our beginnings, we have been deeply blessed by the presence and guidance of the Bhikkhu and Bhikkhuni Sangha, whose tireless compassion and wisdom have nurtured our path day after day. Our heartfelt thanks go to the Executive Committee of Arya Vihara 2015 to 2025, our building consultants, and all the subcommittees who have been the hands and hearts behind the scenes. From Dhamma propagation teams such as Arya Monastic and Laity Training Program, the Theravada Seminary Innovation Program, Arya Rainbow Kids, Arya Sun Teens, WISE Program, the SIP Program, and all our children, teens, and family camps, our welfare and counseling teams, and every other arm of compassionate outreach. We bow in deep appreciation to every volunteer, every generous donor, every well-wisher, and every supporter of the Arya Vihara Building Fund, the Sangha Fund, and all the Dhamma programs. It's your selfless service and unwavering dana and faith that have sustained us. Chitena Niyati Loko. The world is led by the mind. Together, we have cultivated minds of generosity, virtues, kindness, and wisdom, leading not only our own hearts, but also countless others toward the light of Dhamma. This decade has witnessed a quiet yet powerful transformation, a growth not just in numbers, but in heedfulness, diligence, virtues, and mental cultivation.
Brothers and sisters in Dhamma, from the Mahasangha, 10-year anniversary, journey of 10 years, not easy task. Arya Vihara completed for 10 years, the great achievement not only the spiritual development, spiritually as well as for the materially have a comfortable place for the practitioners going to be very soon. It requires each and every one of us, even in spiritual practices, we require shelter above our head, consider comfortable place, spiritual practitioners. People work hard towards that, especially Venerable Sumangala and the team. The day and night, this journey started 10 years ago. As a devotees, whatever ways we are able to support for that great achievement, the dream to come true, well-being for happiness for many more people is a great contribution. It's a great joy. It's an achievement of the Malaysian Bhikkhuni, especially the Center for the Malaysian Bhikkhuni to practice, ordain, practice, and doing the certain Vinaya roles in that particular place. As a devotees, as a donors, whatever ways we contribute to the establishment of the spiritual 10 center, what the Buddha mentioned, is one of the great 8 meritorious days. This particular place, shrine, Sima, quarters, other facilities are going to be completed. On behalf of the Sangha members, we are congratulations, we are happy, we wish you all those wonderful wishes to come true by the power of the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. Thank you.
10年不仅是时间的刻度，更是我们一同在佛法中学习与成长的见证。感谢大家一路以来对阿瑞亚的支持与信任。前方的路，愿我们继续携手同行，共同让阿瑞亚茁壮成长，利益更多有缘众生。萨埵萨埵萨埵。
Since joining ARIA, I've been deeply blessed to walk this path alongside many wise and supportive Kalyanamitas. In August 2024, I joined the ARIA Monastic and Laity Training Program as a natural step in deepening my spiritual journey. Under the compassionate guidance of Ayya Sumangala, I've come to know myself more clearly, gaining insight into my character, cultivating a more balanced mind, and experiencing greater joy amidst life challenges. I have learned to cultivate the higher virtues, and in restraining the sense desires which leads to happiness here and now. I am deeply grateful to Ayya Sumangala, who continues to be a profound source of inspiration to me and to all the AMLTP teachers and coordinators.
Getting to know the Dharma is a great blessing to me. I learn to be more mindful with my actions, my speech, and my thoughts. Having gained some mindfulness, I have wisdom in understanding the causes of suffering that enables me to live in harmony with myself and with people around me. And that leads me to have more inner peace and happiness.
It is also my privilege to serve on the EXCO of Arya Vihara, where I can joyfully offer my skills to Dharma programs while cultivating the spirit of selfless service. It also brings me great joy to support the building of our center, a place that will help to preserve and prolong the Buddha Sasana and bring lasting benefit to countless beings across time.
It is wonderful that Arya is going to have its own building, which can accommodate more new Buddhists to learn about Buddhism and for the devotees to cultivate their spiritual development and also to participate in community service. It is a place for all Buddhists to learn, to grow, and to transform. To Ayya Sumangala, I would like to thank you for guiding us in the Dharma and mental cultivation. She also guides me with good advice whenever I need help. Thank you, Ayya.
And of course, I'm very happy
that finally you have the first bhikkhunis, the Sima establishment, with the help of many others, very senior now from other various countries. So I think this is in fact is a very historic moment, right, in our Malaysian history, as well as I think the Theravada bhikkhunis in this part of the world. What we heard from other elders, monks said, right, Sima Hall is like the heart of the temple. That's the of the Sima, you see. If there is no Sima Hall, there is no progress, there is no development, there is no establishment of the bhikkhuni. Yeah? So everything comes from the heart, and it comes from the Sima Hall. With the Sima, then the Buddhism can grow, the Sasana can live long. Yeah? So that's why we have to treasure, right, the establishment of bhikkhuni, and hopefully with this Sima Hall establishment, right, we have more very learned, the bhikkhunis, and then very, very good upasikas, right, capable, right, to promote, to carry on the Buddha sasanas in Malaysia and benefit more people.
After years of design, planning, and navigating various authority approvals, I'm deeply grateful that construction has finally commenced in mid-May 2025. We are targeting completion in about 2 years. This journey has been a profound learning experience, not only in the architecture, but in mindfulness and the spirit of selfless service. Designing a space dedicated to the Dharma carries special meaning. It's been a humbling and fulfilling challenge, and I feel great joy knowing that the vision will soon take shape. For me, the greatest joy lies in using my profession to help bring the Buddha's teaching into people's lives through thoughtful space, unique experience, harmonious form, and sincere intention.
The Arya spirit has taken root and flowered, and now it manifests visibly in the rising structure of Arya Vihara at Kwasa Damansara. This is more than a building. It's a living testament to a decade of noble effort, a sanctuary for generations to come. But the journey is not complete. Let us not rest. Let us not be heedless. Let us continue to walk the path together. As we move toward our goal of completing the Arya Vihara building by May 2027, we invite you with open hands and open hearts to continue giving, serving, and growing together with us. Apamado amata padam, pamado machuno padam. Heedfulness is the path to the deathless. Heedlessness is the path to death. Let us be heedful, let us be united, and let us rejoice in the blessings of 10 years past and all the wholesome possibilities yet to unfold. In reflection, as long as there is harmony among the fourfold assembly, proper support for the Sangha, and places where the Dhamma is taught and practiced, the Buddha's sasana will shine like the moon in a clear night sky. We wish the fourfold assembly continue to grow stronger and wiser in propagating the Dhamma Vinaya. Long live the Buddha Sasana. may we rejoice in celebrating the Bhikkhuni Day with fond memory of Venerable 𝗵𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺 Gotama Theri and all the pioneers of the Bhikkhuni Sangha, and be mindful with all their great qualities and wisdom in liberation. Sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitata.
Right, so you can see that in Malaysia, we are very grateful to our Bhikkhu Sangha and especially Venerable B. Sri Saranangkara Nayaka Mahathera and also Venerable Dhammapala Mahathera and also all other senior bhikkhus that have been very supportive to the development of Bhikkhuni Sangha in Malaysia. We are also very thankful to the international Bhikkhuni Sangha. As you can see in our videos, their faces appear many times. So this is where the strength of the international Bhikkhuni Sangha who come together to support each other so that all the countries will be able to provide this platform for the female to be able to walk the path, even to the monastic path that is properly laid down, and also for the lay people to be accessible to the bhikkhuni so that they can get more opportunity to learn, and if they have any problems or any issues, they can also get help from the monastic the Bhikkhuni Sangha. So we like to thank each and every one from the bhikkhus, bhikkhunis to the laymen and laywomen coming together to make this possible for the Bhikkhuni Sangha in Malaysia to develop and to be able to serve for the wider group of society, and also to internationally also contribute for the Buddha Sasana to continue to grow. So again, we like to thank everyone. And now from Malaysia, we will go to India. And we are excited to see the development in India, the motherland of the Buddha's teaching. And now we would like to invite Venerable Sakya Dhammadina Bhikkhuni is an Indian Theravada Bhikkhuni ordained in Bangkok, Thailand in 2020. She holds a gold medal in Abhidhamma philosophy and is pursuing an LLB and a PhD. She studied at the Buddha Chattuparisa Foundation in Thailand beginning in 2018 and is focused on establishing trained bhikkhunis in India and to uplift women in society. She conducted 4 short-term seminary programs and teaches online Abhidhamma to bring awareness and development of bhikkhuni and laity in India. Venerable also published books like Abhidhamma Parita and also conducted sessions on Uposatha Day. And this has actually bring a lot of awareness in India, and the development is actually progressing. So we'd like to hear from Venerable Sakya Dhammadina for the development in India. Venerable, the floor is yours.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Venerable, for inviting me. And I pay my respect to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. And I pay my respect to all the Venerables present here. And today we are celebrating the International Bhikkhuni Day. So we pay our respect to the Sanghanayika Mahaprajapati Arahanta Theri and to all the bhikkhunis in the past and in the present. And I am also grateful to late Bhikkhuni Vishakha Mahatheri, who was first ordained in India in the modern times, though she is not here with us now, but we always remember her and all the bhikkhunis who ordained with her. So today we are talking like importance of the Bhikkhuni institution. So for sure, the Bhikkhuni institution, they are very important. They stand as a radiant pillar of Buddha's timeless vision, equality and wisdom and boundless compassion with the heart of the Sangha. By embracing and uplifting the Bhikkhuni order, we weave a vibrant of the spiritual empowerment where every voice, every aspiration, and every step towards liberation is celebrated. I just want to share that till now in India also, this full moon day, the Bhadra full moon day, always celebrated as the Madhu full moon day. So we know that the one monkey, he gave the honey to Buddha on this full moon day. So this full moon day was always celebrated as Madhu full moon day. Though from 2011, when we Bhikkhunis have started celebrating the Bhikkhuni day, it was getting recognition. But this year I saw that on all social platforms, I could see that people celebrating this day as the Bhikkhuni day. Because during Buddha's time, two incidents, the offering of honey to the Buddha by a monkey and the establishment of the Bhikkhuni Sangha happened on this same day. But in the past, people just ignored the establishment of Bhikkhuni Sangha on this day, and they recognized this day as only the Madhu full moon. So now it is getting recognition, and this year I could see all over only the Bhikkhuni Sangha day. Everyone was celebrating. So Bhikkhunis are in the past have done a lot of hard work. Because of that, we are getting the recognition of this full moon day as Bhikkhuni Sangha day. Bhikkhunis institution, what I have seen the difference, because in India, population is very big and we have only around 250 to 300 Bhikkhunis plus Samaneris, though the number is very less if we compare with the population. So I can see the much difference, because the venerables in other countries, the Bhikkhunis in other countries, how they are like organized and systemized, and they are doing really good. In India, we have the Bhikkhunis from 1998 and they are doing their best in their own way. But due to lack of support from lay people and due to lack of language barrier and also the technology, they are not much aware of aware how to get the support from the lay supporters. So it was really difficult. But nowadays, I can say that because of some young Bhikkhunis coming up, because till now the women only in the old age they get ordination, and because of them, because of their lack of language knowledge and also the technology, the people did not recognize them fully. But now many young Bhikkhunis, and they can speak English and also they can use the technology, and because of this we are getting a good support from the lay people for the Bhikkhunis, and they are giving the recognition to the Bhikkhunis. And now we have the temples in India. The Bhikkhuni Suniti, she is running a training center for the Samaneris, and she has many Samaneris with her. Our temple is also under construction. The Bhikkhuni training center is under construction. So I can see that Bhikkhuni institution is really important for the gender equality, for the preservation of the Buddha Sasana, and especially for the women, because in India, the condition of women is still not good. But when they see Bhikkhunis, they feel a connection with the Bhikkhunis. They cannot go to the Bhikkhus many times, even their husbands and the men in the house, they don't allow them. But if there are Bhikkhunis, so they can stay the whole day. And also people are observing Uposatha day 4 days in a month nowadays, and they want to take the Atha Sila, the women want to take the Atha Sila on Uposatha days from the Bhikkhunis. And also this year I got many calls from many viharas, community viharas, that this Vasa, they don't want bhikkhus, but they want Bhikkhunis in the temples for the Vasa. So I consider this a big change, because India situation and the government and the politics and many things going on in India. But in between all these things, but I consider this a big change, that people are supporting Bhikkhunis. people want bhikkhunis for Vasa, for staying Vasa in their viharas, and also they are recognizing bhikkhuni as a leader for the women. So this is a great change. We have some videos what we have done in the last 4 years and the last 1 year also. So I would request Venerable Sumangala to please share my video.
Namo Buddhaya. I wish all of you International Bhikkhuni Day. This is our first ordination ceremony, which was in Nagpur in 2022, and 9 girls from different states took ordination with us. And then we organized the second ordination ceremony in Madhya Pradesh in May month of 2023, and around 20 girls and women took temporary ordination. Then third ordination ceremony was also in 2023 in November in Saranath, and around 25 women take ordination in that ceremony. And the last ordination was the last year, which was the biggest, and 45 girls and women took ordination under the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya. So we have organized 4 ordination ceremonies so far and took participate in an international Tripitaka chanting also. From last year we have organized some Dhamma talk programs, especially of the bhikkhunis by the bhikkhunis. So we have organized 3 programs, Dhamma talk programs for the bhikkhunis, and also the Vasika Satika program, which was unknown to Indian people. So this year we organized, before the Vasa started, we organized the Vasika Satika program, and we invited the bhikkhunis and offered around more than 30 bhikkhunis were there, and we offered Vasika Satika to more than 30 bhikkhunis. This year we celebrated International Bhikkhuni Day in Nagpur and in Canada also. More than 35 bhikkhunis were there, and we organized the Bhikkhuni Dhamma talk on the Bhikkhuni Sangha, the history, the present and the future of Bhikkhuni Sangha in India. And we were honored with the presence of the senior most Shilachara Mahatheri, who is the senior most bhikkhuni in India now. So she was also there, and we organized this International Bhikkhuni Day program. And also a very big news that we have started the construction of first Bhikkhuni center, our first Bhikkhuni center in Madhya Pradesh, and which is on 1 acre land. And in the month of May, just before one day of the Vesak Puja, on 10th of May, we organized this. And also last year we organized this Bhikkhuni International Bhikkhuni Day program in Mumbai, and it was a large gathering of the people, and the whole day we were discussing on the life of bhikkhunis, the present, the past and the future. And not only this, we have invited some monks, upasak and upasikas, to share their views on the problems of the bhikkhunis and the solutions. Other than this, we are helping bhikkhunis by providing them medical facilities and the donation for their medicines. This year we have donated 2 bhikkhunis around 15,000 Indian rupees for their medical treatment, and also helped one bhikkhuni to build her kuti, and also we took an active part in the Mahabodhi movement for the Bodh Gaya. Thank you.
Yeah, so this is all what we are doing now. We are celebrating the Bhikkhuni Day. Apart from that, we are helping bhikkhunis for their medical treatment and for building their kuti also. And wherever the term come for the like Mahabodhi movement and also the international Tripitaka chanting, so the bhikkhunis are taking an important role in all the movements and all the programs going on in India. So this is for all. This is for today, and I hope that this Bhikkhuni Sangha grow in the Buddha Sasana, and this Buddha Sasana will live long with the power of Bhikkhu, Bhikkhunis, Upasak and Upasikas. Thank you so much for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to share my video and our work. Thank you so much. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you very much, Venerable Sakya Dhammadina Bhikkhuni from India. And so we have heard from the Venerable. And the second Venerable Bhikkhuni also is from India. And she is Venerable Bhikkhuni Avera.